to do, we're going to do a 30-day workout with you, and today we're going to run the stairs here at Loudon Park. It's 110 steps, and what we're going to have you do is give a max effort, meaning go up the steps as fast as you can, and we're going to record it and time it. And then at the end of the 30 days, we're going to do the same thing. So we'll have a pre-evaluation and a post-evaluation. Okay? Do you have any questions? Are you kind of nervous?
Yeah.
Have you ran stairs before?
Yeah, I don't think like this, but yeah, I ran stairs before.
Okay, so this will give us a good indication where you're at health-wise and conditioning. And then, like I say, at the end, we'll retest and hopefully you'll make some dramatic improvements. But over the course of the next 30 days, we're going to have you exercise, do some sort of exercise every day. And Andrew will outline that for you hopefully later this afternoon. And we're also going to tweak your diet from week to week. So we're hoping that we can make some changes and you'll transition into a better person health-wise.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. This will be a good little warm-up, and it'll get you a feel of, for the steps that you're going to do. What I would recommend is don't grab the railing, because it just puts you in an awkward position, and you could potentially get hurt. Watch out for the walnuts. And then also, if you want to go every step or every other step, that's up to you. You may want to switch it up. Get to a landing and then go every other step. Get to the next landing and go every step. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. Because what ends up happening, if you go every step, it's going to be more quad dominant, meaning the front of your thighs. If you go every other step, it'll incorporate more of your hamstrings and your glutes.
Okay.
So you may start to feel a burn in your quads going every step, and you're like, shoot, the next landing, let me mix it up so you can get higher up the stairs. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do, Andrew, if that's okay with you, I'll just follow her up just in case she needs her asthma medicine. Let's get right in here. Good work.
All right, I'm Jenny Lavelle. I graduated at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee with a degree in kinesiology and also got certified in nutrition. I currently work in Dixon, Illinois at NowCare Walk-In Clinic. I'm a wellness coach, and I've been working there for about 5 years now. So clients, they get frustrated, like, I don't feel like logging, but then it helps me when I look at everyone's food to see what they need to work on. Carbs has kind of been a big thing. Everyone thinks they need to really cut those out. We definitely need to watch it because in the United States we get way too many carbs in. So if you ever do decide to get back into having some carbs, just make sure you're choosing the good carbs. Your fruit, veggies, legumes, nuts and seeds, whole grain. So if you decide to do any of the breads and pastas and stuff like that, make sure it is whole grain. And when you're looking at some of the breads and pastas and stuff like that, when you look on the back of the package, the first ingredient should list the word whole, okay? Even kind of look, because what makes up that product is usually the first 3 ingredients, so that's what it's mainly made of. If you see enriched or bleached at all on there, put it back on the shelf. It's no good, okay? But remember, we do need carbs for energy. That's going to help, especially with your cardio. With the weight training, you're going to want to be doing more protein, and that's actually really good after, I don't know if Andrew told you, but after a workout. Usually the hour after your workout is the best time to get a good protein, and I'm not saying you have to do a shake or anything like that. You can get it through a piece of string cheese, you can make your own little fruit smoothie with some Greek yogurt and things like that. But that hour after is where your muscles will absorb most of those nutrients. Now, you don't have to track, obviously, forever. It's good to kind of get you in a good routine, but food is so important. I've had a lot of clients come in. In our program, some people can take a appetite suppressant, so they automatically think, I'm going to take this, I don't have to really do anything, I'm going to lose weight. Well, that's not the case. It's just there to kind of curb the appetite to help take off that edge, you know. So I'll have them taking that medicine, not really eating good as I'm looking at their food log, but they're exercising. And they're like, why am I not losing any weight? I'm burning all these calories, but they're still going to McDonald's and, you know, they're having ice cream and things like that. And I'm like, I'm not saying you can't ever have that stuff because you got to live a little bit. But if you are working out and you're eating like crappy food, it just is going to balance out, okay? You have to have the whole package. You have to make sure you're eating right, make sure you're getting exercise in, and water is huge. How is your water been doing?
A lot better.
And I'm sure since you've been doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
You should be having about 64 ounces of water per day, and then with exercise, every 20 minutes of exercise, 8 ounces of water. Okay. That's huge. It's definitely better to lose weight naturally than taking any you know, doing steroids or even sometimes watching some of the weight loss pills. People can get into trouble as far as steroids. You know, it is, you know, I know it's not good on your heart. There's been a lot of, I'm sure we've heard a lot of, you know, maybe football players and wrestlers who I feel like kind of messes with them mentally. You know, there's been, some of them have hurt their family, hurt themselves. It's just not safe. Not only for that, and then again with your body too. You know, you might be able to get really muscular and stuff from that, but the moment you stop taking it, it won't last. Doing it more the natural way is where your body will be able to adjust to that. As far as weight loss pills, like I said, you know, that's what we do at NowCare, but you're monitored because those are stimulants. So if you're taking all these pills, trying to lose weight over the counter, not being monitored by a doctor or coaches, you can get into a lot of, you know, trouble with that. You might be dropping a lot of weight and then not even really eating. Again, the moment you come off that, the weight will come back and you'll be back to square one with it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Welty. I'm a family physician. I've been practicing nearly 30 years here in Dixon, Illinois. A little bit on some of the health benefits of taking good care of yourself. And for me as a family physician that takes care of patients from newborn stage to the very elderly stage, I get to kind of see the lifelong span of the effects of taking or not taking care of yourself, as the case may be. I think both nutrition and exercise play key roles with this. One of the things I really see with exercise activities more and more as I'm taking care of older patients now is those that have chosen to stay physically active and stay physically fit throughout their lives are still very fit, very active even into their very older years. Those that haven't are the patients that I see coming into my office walking behind walkers or being pushed in wheelchairs. So I think that functional capacity and ability is one of the biggest things that I'm really noticing here lately as my practice has aged along with me in the years that I've been here. Probably even more importantly, at your stage of life, are the immediate effects that you can get from taking care of yourself better. Some of the main disease states that we run into, even at younger ages, are diabetes, which is a very big one because of all the complications that it can have. High blood pressure certainly is a big role. And 10 to 15 years down the road from where you're at, heart disease is a huge item also. Are there questions that you've run into along the way with any of this that you think about asking a physician when you get a chance to talk to them?
No, not really. Towards the beginning, I was kind of like, am I dying? That sort of thing. But no, I mean, I've been doing really well, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm feeling better. So I'm really glad that I got to start doing it and get into it, and I feel a lot better. So
I think one of the big things that I run into with patients all the time is getting over that first hump of getting started. And so often what I preach to them is try not to get hung up on things like a number on a scale. Try to start doing the right things with your exercise and your nutritional habits. Eventually that number on the scale will come along for the right if you're doing that on a consistent basis. So I've even seen this with some patients that have come into me with some of these illnesses that I've mentioned, and their ability to turn those things around, get off medications that they've had to be on. I think one of the things that goes into this that people don't realize oftentimes too is the cost savings for you as you go along. The extensive cost of the health care that you have to get if you're not caring for yourself properly, the cost of the medications that you have to take in order to control some of these conditions, the avoidance of hospitalizations that you may have had because of some of these conditions is quite huge. I think if there was one opportunity that I had to express an idea that I think from a physician's standpoint is very important relative to this topic, it's staying physically fit and staying physically active. There are so many benefits to be had from that. They include weight control, some of the obvious outward signs like that, but more importantly, that general feeling of wellness and fitness that you get with those activities that then carry over in your years to come in how well you can perform and how active you can continue to be. By staying active and fit at a younger age, it can prevent a lot of these illnesses that we run into and avoid a lot of the chronic, non-reversible effects of some of these ailments that we run into.
I'm Stephanie, and we're going to talk a little bit about our post-evaluation. Stephanie has been working out for a few weeks now, making healthy choices. You said you started to cook.
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite meals that you
I like
made?
chicken.
Chicken?
I make a lot of chicken.
Okay, that's good.
And I started out with a lot of pasta too, and then I couldn't have it anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, because what we did, the program was designed to slowly change your diet, slowly increase the intensity of your workout programs. So I know initially it was just fast food, and then towards the end it was eliminating the higher starchier carbs. So that was probably more of a challenge at the end. What about the cardio? What were, besides that you don't like cardio, it got easier as you went through the program, or there's some aspects of the cardio that you like now and you'll continue to do?
Like, I used to hate running.
Okay.
Like, I did it in high school, I guess, but then I stopped and didn't like it anymore. And now, honestly, like, I mean, I don't like it, but I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
You know, like, I'll run, and I don't.
Yeah, and your body holds up pretty good?
Yeah.
Your joints and everything feel okay? Okay, good. I know that with most exercise programs, it takes at least 30 days to develop a habit. So now you probably feel that it's, and I'm putting words in your mouth, but it's probably more of a lifestyle for you, whereas before it was just like, well, maybe I'll work out once or twice this week. Now you probably have a little sense of guilt if you go a couple days without working out because it is a part of your life. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna have to start going all the time now.
Okay,
Just 'cause I've
good.
been literally every single day for 30 days. If
Yeah.
I didn't go,
And you've worked so hard.
yeah.
For the last few weeks, you worked so hard, and now with the holidays coming up, it's going to be really important to kind of, you know, stick to your diet and then also stick to an exercise routine. What are some of your long-term goals then?
I mean, mostly just like losing weight, getting in shape, and just being happier, I think.
Okay.
Just looking better, feeling better.
Yeah.
Just generally.
The spring and summer will be here before you know it, and you'll be like a whole new you. Awesome. Well, good work. It was fun to get to know you, and
Yeah, I had a good time.
okay, awesome. Keep up the hard work. Beginner is depends on how new you are to fit. If they're very new to fitness, I would talk to a doctor, consult their doctor, have a physical, and make sure that they're okay. You know, depending on their age and gender and any health issues that they have. But overall, I would start slow, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and really focus in on more cardio at first, and then slowly introduce some weight training, some strength training, and after, and listen to their body. You know, after the first couple weeks, after the soreness goes away, then slowly increase the intensity. So that would be my number one tip. The number two tip would be with the diet. Diet is such a huge aspect of health that they want to do their research and find out a nice nutritional program to follow, depending on their health issues. You know, if they're, you know, it's going to be different for somebody who's obese or somebody that's just, you know, a young athlete. So, and then number three is be persistent and stick with it. You know, don't, after a few weeks, because anything that's going to be challenging is going to be worth doing, and you just really want to make sure that you stick with it, so don't give up.
I did the 30-day challenge with Andrew Hay. When he first asked me to do it, I didn't want to. I almost said no, and I was kind of nervous about it, and then I started doing it, and I got into it, and I really liked it a lot, and I'm happy now. What else do you want?
Kind of talk about whenever you first, like the first week.
Okay, the first week was really hard. Going up Blackhawk the first time and then not making it was super discouraging, but also at the same time made me want to like work harder. So yeah, the first week was really rough with all like the cardio stuff. The lifting wasn't as bad. But after the first week, it started to get a lot better, and I started actually enjoying doing it and liking it, and I feel a lot better. Failed in high school, and I really liked it a lot, and then what kind of made me decide to say yes and start getting into working out again, I was in a really big like slump after like the summer after I graduated. I wasn't really doing anything, and I kind of knew if I didn't have someone there like making me do something that I would never honestly get back into it and do anything. But now that I've had like a month, I'm in a habit and I like it a lot, I'll keep going and won't need your constant. One of the things that was really hard about it was going in the mornings. We had to go early in the morning. A lot of the cardio at first was really hard, and then it got easy. I ran like a mile the other day and kind of like surprised myself because I was like, I will literally never do that. And let's see. Something that was surprisingly easy about it was changing my diet, and towards the beginning, because I thought that would be a lot harder than it really was. It was easy for me to like cut out snacking and fast foods and stuff. And after like the first 2 weeks, it was really easy for me to like get up and start actually going to the gym, and I didn't hate it. So for me, it's not really like every day someone has the opportunity to have their own personal trainer and get to talk to like a nutritionist and a doctor and get everything done like for me, really. Like, I don't know, people pay like hundreds and hundreds of dollars to like go and have their own personal fitness coach, and then I had one right next to me and had like all these opportunities, and I learned a lot, so I enjoyed it. I definitely decided I want to keep going and pursuing and eating better and going to the gym, because I feel like I have came a long way, but I still have a really long way to go. Like, I'm making progress, but I think there's a lot more to be made, and I'm already happier after just a month, so I'm trying to think of how much happier I'll be like a few months from now. So yeah, I definitely want to keep it up. I'd say for anybody wanting to get started on like a fitness routine or plan or anything like that, it's going to be really discouraging, but don't give up. I wanted to and I didn't, and I'm so happy I didn't. You're just going to feel a lot better, and it may not seem like you will just because you're having such a hard time getting into it, but honestly, you're going to feel so much better and you're going to love it. And like I said, just don't give up. Keep going, even if it's just a little bit. A little bit's better than nothing. Yeah, you're just overall going to be happier, and I think you'll like it. I was going to say be happier again. Lost 15 pounds, and I'm super happy about it. So you honestly don't need to like go out and invest a bunch of money in like fads or pills or anything. You just need to have hard work and dedication, and I'd say have someone there to support you and be pushing you, because if I didn't have Andrew with me, honestly, I probably wouldn't be doing half the things I did, and I couldn't be happier. So good God. hazard out of my way. I really don't know about this.